In the 1940s and 50s, researchers carried out a study into eating habits because they found curious scientific data in Crete. They concluded that people on this Greek island lived much longer than those in North America. What lay behind this phenomenon? The answer was simple. The Mediterranean diet. More than just a way of eating, the word diet comes from the Greek word dieta, meaning balanced mode of living. Bread, wine, and olive oil, known as the Mediterranean triad, are one of the greatest contributions of civilization of Greco-Roman culture, and it's interesting that the Catholic Church uses them in its rituals. But let's start at the beginning. The Mediterranean, the Romans' Mare Nostrum, is the biggest enclosed sea on the planet, linking 3 continents, Europe, Africa, and Asia, 25 countries, and a total of 473 million people. The Mediterranean diet evolved over several centuries with knowledge that was passed from generation to generation. Calm down, not so far. The Mediterranean always attracted people who were fleeing from droughts, conflicts, and periods of hunger, and who settled in more temperate, fertile parts of the region. The rivers were the routes to the Great Lake, from where the 3 great monotheistic religions expanded. It was in this civilizational space that some of the most incredible advances in the sciences and arts were made. All over Portugal, there is evidence of the presence of people who had come from the Mediterranean. But it's in Algarve that this ancient lifestyle reached its pinnacle. The Mediterranean of Portugal. The Mediterranean diet was recognized as Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO, covering 7 countries, and finds expression in 3 main ways: community, sustainability, and health. The World Health Organization regards the Mediterranean diet as an excellent way of eating. A number of studies suggest a link between the Mediterranean way of eating and a greater degree of protection against the development of diseases. The Food and Agriculture Organization promotes the concept of sustainable diets, encouraging a type of agriculture that consumes less water, produces less carbon, preserves biodiversity, and protects traditional production. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes the values of hospitality, neighborliness, intercultural dialogue and creativity, and a lifestyle guided by respect for diversity. Eating together is the basis for family and community identity. The Mediterranean diet complies with 10 key principles. 1. Frugality, which is similar to simplicity. Preserves nutrients. 2. Less consumption of foods of animal origin and more of plant origin. 3. Consumption of local, fresh, and seasonal products. 4. The liquid gold of the Mediterranean as the main source of fat. Olive oil. 5. Moderate consumption of dairy products. 6. Less salt and more of the magic of aromatic herbs. 7. Frequent consumption of fish and low consumption of red meat. 8. Low to moderate consumption of wine and only with the main meals. 9. Drink water throughout the day because water is life. 10. We don't sit down at a table just to eat, but to eat together. Do you understand now why the Mediterranean diet is so important? It is so important that a plan of safeguarding it was even created to protect, appreciate, and transmit it to every generation. And this is a task that falls to each and every one of us.